Senior today is number 19, Roy Dodicum. Roy is from Amsterdam, the Netherlands, by way of Sevierville, Tennessee. He is a 3-year member of the program with 1 assist in 17 career matches. Roy is a member of the Athletic Director's Honor Roll. Escorting Roy today is his sister, Tess. Ladies and gentlemen, number 19, Roy Dodicum. Best wishes to our Tusculum seniors for a successful future. Once again, congratulations to seniors Sandra Johansson and Roy Dodicum. This athletic conference and its member institutions promote good sportsmanship by student athletes, coaches, and spectators. We request your cooperation by supporting participants and officials in a positive manner. Profanity, racial, or sexist comments or other intimidating actions directed at officials, student athletes, coaches, and team representatives will not be tolerated and are grounds for removal from Pioneer Field. We thank you for your support of Tusculum Athletics and the South Atlantic Conference. The NCAA and Tusculum University prohibit the use of tobacco products at any Pioneer athletic event. This includes smoking and smokeless. Lincoln Memorial, their starting goalkeeper is number 31, Robin Herman. Also starting for LMU, number 5, Lars Pop. Number 8, Amar Sandiego. Number 15, Sonny Mathis. Number 21, Hunter Strobel. Number 22, Jacobo Rodriguez. Number 29, Sebastian Avaledo. Number 34, Kriton Kazusis. Number 77, FD de Santiago. Number 79, Casimir Laubert. Number 80, Pablo Herrera. Those are the starters for the LMU Rail Splitters, coached by Robert Spain. Today's starters for the Pioneers. Starting in goal is number 39, Joao Kozlowski. Also starting for Tusculum, number 5, Zavi Sandoika. Number 9, Sandra Johansson. Number 12, Michele DeMili. Number 14, Mark Caceres. Number 16, Damian Balti. Number 20, Pedro Concheso. Number 22, Danny Gangora. Number 25, Andres Lagos. Number 28, Jean-Pierre Vital. And number 29, Ignacio Aconchel. The head coach of the Pioneers is Alan Vital, assistant coach Jonathan Houghton. Grad assistant is Georgios Harkousakis. The goalkeeper coach Tyler Neese. Volunteer assistant Steve Crouch. The assistant athletic trainer is Kirby McLean. Head athletic trainer at Tusculum University is Chris Blinker. Ladies and gentlemen, at this time, we would like to honor America with the playing of our national anthem.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Doug Page along with you here as we come to you live from Pioneer Field in the campus of Tusculum University here in Greenville, Tennessee. South Atlantic Conference men's soccer action here this afternoon as it'll be the Tusculum University Pioneers taking on the Lincoln Memorial University Rail Splitters. As the Pioneers come in with a record of 1-4-1 on the season, 0-4-1 in the South Atlantic Conference. For Lincoln Memorial, they come in with a record of 4-3 overall. And 2-3 in South Atlantic Conference action for Tusculum. They will be wearing the orange tops with the black shorts, the orange socks. For Lincoln Memorial, they're going all blue with the blue tops, blue shorts, blue socks. As we are underway here in the first half of action, as Tusculum will be working from left to right as they defend down to our left. As in net is Joel Kozlowski for Tusculum. As they are pressured here early on for Lincoln Memorial, they'll work from right to left. And in the fluorescent yellow goalkeeper outfit, it'll be Robin Herman in net for the Rail Splitters. And as Tusculum here, maybe an early chance, they stay on side. Chance to pass in the middle. And that one going to be played away by the Lincoln Memorial goalkeeper. As Herman was able to play it away. So Tusculum trying to bring the pressure here early, again looking for their first conference win of the season. The last time that they played this Lincoln Memorial team, the shot there was high. It was a 2-1 loss in double overtime, that matchup at Lincoln Memorial. That was back on March 22nd. And that was actually the last match that Tusculum scored a goal since then. And they've been outscored 6-0. A pair of 3-0 losses against Carson Newman, both on the road and here at Pioneer Field. As this is the final matchup of the season for Tusculum. As controlling here is the Rail Splitters. Trying to get it now, some pressure here. Very aggressive early on is Tusculum with their front two. Coming into pressure here was Damian Baltide. And Lincoln Memorial trying to push it forward. This is number 77. And that is FD Di Santiago. Now a chip here in the middle. And that one going to be scooped up by the goalkeeper. As Baltine, I think, was trying to play it right there in the middle for Sander Johansson. The goalkeeper was there to thwart the opportunity. This one pushed here up about the 40-yard line. Now LMU looking to try to play it forward. Way up was the goalkeeper, and offsides is going to be called. Way up for Tusculum there was Kozlowski. Doing a nice job there helping out his team as LMU thought that they had players onside with a rush forward. Kozlowski worked to the near side, a little give and go here with his defenders. Pressure up for LMU. Tusculum controls now on the far side. They'll try to win it forward, some contact there. As the official will give the advantage there to Tusculum. So they'll get a chance to set up here. It's actually the official wants to chat with both players there quickly. I think he's now going to call them in to have a chat. So no cards given, but a little conference here early on. That is number 34, Koussis. And now Tusculum going to turn it over here, so Lincoln Memorial will have a chance to set up. So the Pioneers are able to try to set something up off of the advantage that was given to them. Here early on, scoreless from Pioneer Field in the Nice Warner Sports Complex. And final matchup of the season for Tusculum. Looking to close it out here on a positive note and pick up their first South Atlantic Conference victory of the season in this abbreviated 2021 spring soccer season. Well, worked into the middle here. Round splitters control it. Pressure on the near side. It went out there, so it played off of number 28. As that is Jean-Pierre Vittel. It'll be a throw-in for the Round Splitters. Santiago threw it in contact there right away. What was going down was Hunter Strobel for the Round Splitters. So he'll play it away as there was contact between himself and Vittel. Officials going to have Vittel back up here a little bit. Give Strobel some room. Closing on 40 minutes left to go in the first half. Working back here for DeSantiago. Now back to the defensive cores. That was number 5, Lars Pop. And we try for a little kick tap there. That didn't work out as the Pioneer defense read that one nicely. As that was Javi Zendoika who read it. A little bit of a rush here for the Rail Splitters. They're way off sides though. It was a good 5 yards ahead of the play. As the last defender back for Tusculum was number 14. As that was Caceres. So a pair of offsides here early on for LMU. Tusculum will have to go back here to their goalkeeper. Try to open things up. As that's Kozlowski. That's going to turn it over on the far side of the field. Lincoln Memorial tried to keep it in, but the official on the far side there said that it was played out. So it'll be a throw in here for the Pioneers. They'll toss it in, look to try to set it up there. That one was mishandled, so Tusculum's going to have to go all the way back here deep to their defensive end. Yes, Kozlowski will boot it forward right in the middle, knocked down by Baltide. And then Baltide lost control of it. Rouse players will come away with it. They look to try to set up. This one knocked down the middle. Miscue there. Now Baltide comes away with it. As that was intended for Lauber. Pioneers will chip it here forward into the middle. We're looking up front there for Sandoika. Now near side here. Again defensively, the Round Splitters trying to open it up. They really haven't been able to get any good offensive look started. Here's one played forward. But the Pioneers were there just to play it out. Nice job there by Joe Kozlowski. Yes, he was stepped forward and just played it out. So it worked for a throw in. Now Tusculum trying to gain control of it. Yeah, there was some contact when it went out. Officials will say that it will be a throw in for Tusculum. As they'll work to move it forward here, but they'll turn it over. So we'll go back here for Robin Herman, the sophomore goalkeeper. As he just passed it right in the middle. Tusculum trying to step up and see if they could jump in front of that pass. They keep it on the grass here. Stepping in for Tusculum, that was number 28 again, as that was Vital. Now Balteed with it. Balteed trying to go on his defender. Player went down the ground. Balteed still controls it. He starts momentum forward. He's going to work it to the outside. Slide tackle came in. Rail Splitter's trying to come away with it. Two players battling for it far side of the field. And they're going to say that it was out. Thought they said that it was out and it was going to be a throw-in for Tusculum. But the official is going to say that it will be Lincoln Memorial to throw it in. As they try to find the spot here where to throw it in at. Again, scoreless. Here in the first half between Tusculum and Lincoln Memorial. Final regular season matchup for both of these teams. As for Lincoln Memorial, they will look to head to the South Atlantic Conference Tournament with quarterfinal matchups starting on April 5th. As a player down now on the far side as the training staff coming over, as that's a Lincoln Memorial player that is down. So they will stop the clock here with 36:22 left to go in the first half. As the player gets attended to. Let's take a look here around what's going on for Tusculum Athletics as the women's soccer team in action as they are at LMU. As that was a 4 o'clock start. As the Rail Splitters currently have a 1-0 lead. As they are into the 47th minute, so just underway. In the second half, LMU out shooting Tusculum 8-3, 2-1 in shots on goal. As Jessica Crivero scoring the goal for Lincoln Memorial in that one. As we get back to play here after the player who went down for LMU. So it will be Tusculum to control it. We'll work with it back here defensively, as that is Danny Gongora who controls it. Gongora chipping it near side. That one will be knocked down. Done by Demilier. Nelson's pushed forward. A little chip here into the middle. And that will be controlled by LMU as that was intended for Johansson. But he couldn't get to it. Some height forward for Tusculum. Johansson coming at 6'5", the junior out of Norway. Now back here, defensive Gongora. Works into the middle, eventually get worked out here. For Demili. A little give and go with Sandoika and Demili. Eventually they'll cross it up here. Tusculum has had most of the offensive pressure here in the first half, as they've had the only shot of the contest. Both teams have had a foul. And Lincoln Memorial's been called for 2 offsides. This one chipped forward in the middle. Johansson knocks it down. Balteed with it. Balteed, a little right foot touch. Some room. Player went down. And the official says play on. Tusculum was looking for a call. And now the player is down. As LMU looks to bring it back the other way. That one was broken up nicely by Vital. Now into the middle. Vital with a rush. He wanted to play that one out. Unfortunately, wasn't on the same page as his teammate, as that one's going to go out and should be a goal kick. As Vital wanted to pass it forward, try to stretch out the field, maybe look for a cross opportunity. So now Lincoln Memorial will try to bring it back the other way. Near side here is Santiago. He wanted to play it in the middle, but that one will be broken up. Pioneers control it here. D'Amelia and handed it off. Now LMU coming back the other way. Every player forward trying out. Gongora got there. Nice speed to cut off the attacking player there for LMU, as that was Strobel. Now the Pioneers control the middle here. Under 34 minutes left to go here in the first half. Ball control the far side. Nice little sidestep there. But LMU will take control of it eventually. Tusculum thought they were going to be able to start a rush across midfield. Far side. That one was battled for. And worked into the middle here. Rouse Splitter is going to have a chance here. They look to stay on side. Tusculum back defensively. A little slide tackle there. Rouse Splitter still with it. And that one's going to deflect, and it's going to go out and will be a corner kick. Over there battling was Javi Zendoika for Tusculum. And so it'll be our first corner of the contest. See what Lincoln Memorial can do here as they look for a player to go over to set up for this corner. As it's going to be Lauber. Casimir Lauber out of Germany, the sophomore. With 32:47 left to go here in the first half. He's going to play just the short route. LMU going to try to set something up here. They pass it back out for Lauber. Nice little slide tackle, and Tusculum going to clear it away. So nice job there defensively for the Pioneers. Not allowing any pressure on net. This one worked near side, and offsides is going to be called here. But actually a foul is going to be called before that. So had LMU continued to possess it offensively, offsides would have been the call. In the middle, ball teed. They'll work it out to the far side. We'll go back here for Sandoika. Now into the middle here. Gongora, he chipped it forward. Near side, Vital settles it down. Vital tried to step around the defender, still has control of it. Vital comes away with it. A little right foot touch. He passes up here for Lagos. Lagos into the middle. That one was broken up nicely. LMU still trying to clear it away. Now they'll gain control of it. And they're passing here near side as this is Sonny Mathis. Now working all the way back here as that was number 20, as that was August Hart. We'll go back to his goalkeeper. Still just one shot on goal in this contest. Up in the middle here for LMU. Strobel. Strobel got taken down. Called by the official there. As it was D'Amelia who got tangled up. All loose here. Tusculum will track it down far side. As that was Concheso who got to it. Heavy pressure here from LMU trying to come away with a takeaway. That one went out. It's going to be a throw-in for Tusculum. He was behind the play. It was kicked all the way out, down below the Tusculum goal there by an LMU player. And then they had two soccer balls eventually come on the field. Still a throw-in here for the Pioneers. They'll look to advance it forward. As they'll go with a long kick here. That one will not stay in. It goes behind the Tusculum bench. I think they're going to maybe say that it was deflected. We'll see here. Nope, they won't. So it will be a throw-in for the Rouse Splitters. Right towards midfield. LMU tried to come away with possession there. It's going to be Tusculum for the moment. Possession going back and forth. Both teams trying to set up control here. Far side. Pines with it. Heavy contact there. Foul will be called. As two players collided. As the official will have a chat here with the LMU player who was involved there with the contact. As it looked like it was number 29, Sebastian Evaldo. Pioneers trying to bring it down low here. 3 LMU players were there. And a goal kick will be called, and that's what LMU was looking for. Here's 1 Tusculum player and then 3 defenders that swarmed right around him. So the only option was to play it out there, trying to keep it in. Rouse players will open it up here on the far side. So work it back here. And nice job there stepping in front, but LMU will keep control of it here. Heavy pressure and a whistle. LMU looked to play it away. I think they got going too quickly, and they did. They took enough of a pause there after the foul was called. So have to spot it back up here. A little bit of a breeze blowing from right to left here at Pioneer Field. So you would think here now, especially any long kicks from a goalkeeper, would favor LMU here in this first half, with the winds at their backs. Playing in from right to left. They chip this one forward. That one was headed away there by the Pioneers. Now this one looked to be pushed forward. They control it now far side. Some heavy contact there and a whistle to be blown. And actually we're going to get a yellow card. So our first yellow card of the match issued, and that will go against LMU. I believe that was Evaldo. It was, so had the card coming at the 17-13 mark. Sebastian Evaldo. See if Tusculum can set something up off of the yellow card. As the referee will put that in his book. And the clock stopped at 27:47. Left to go here in the first half. No score for either side. First time that these two teams met up at LMU was a 2-1 decision in double overtime, and it was the Rouse Splitters that came away with a late goal in the second overtime. Just looked to play in the middle of the box. Coming out to punch it away was the goalkeeper Herman. And then there was a foul and call going against Tusculum behind the play. So it's a dangerous look there for Tusculum, but unable to beat the goalkeeper. As it got played back here to Herman. Rouse Splitters far side looking to try to set up some pressure here. Looking for their first shot of the contest. Control here in the middle. Extended to the far side of the field. Some rush across midfield. A little slide tackle. Controlling here is Evaldo, who took the yellow card. He stays out there and goes right on the offensive attack. Went back in the middle for him. Balteed had stepped in front. Tusculum try to start a rush, but nice job there reading it was LMU. Now again, they'll try to go with a rush here in the near side. 1v1 battle. And work back to the middle of the box. Defense standing tall there for Tusculum. Vital steps in there. And a foul is called here against the Rouse Splitters. As that battle was Vital and Mathis. I think they're going to allow the goalkeeper, Kozlowski, to play it away. As he'll look here to try to push his teammates up. Kicking into the wind is Joel Kozlowski, the freshman from Orlando, Florida. You can see that wind just knocking the momentum of the ball down. As it's knocked down near side here by Gongora. Gongora had handed it off there. As that was Ignacio Alcanchel. Now the rail splitter is trying to bring by the other way. Contact there. They say play on, so Tusculum will come away with it. They try to open up for ball teed. He has to slow down to wait for the ball to catch up. Ball teed with it. Defender comes in. He keeps it, wants to play it back. Chips into the middle. They're looking for a handball there. That will be the call. As it had popped up off of the foot, and it just touched. The hand there is controlling it was Demili. That stopped a good rush for Tusculum. Playing back in the defensive side. As that was Samanigo. He played it forward. Now Splitters again trying to set something up. And that was turned away defensively there by Tusculum. A slide tackle played it out for LMU far side, so a Tusculum throw in. As Alconchel was forward. Control here in the middle, and then LMU comes away with it. Back defensively. Pop with it. He wanted to boot it forward, far side. Tusculum was looking for an offsides, maybe no call. Goes back defensively, and Tusculum is going to play it out for a deep throw in here for LMU. So LMU, they've had a couple of rushes on balls played forward, but have not been able to set anything up. They control it here outside the box on the far side. Tusculum, nice job there clogging up all the lanes. They tried to kick it, but it deflected out, and that'll be a corner. Second corner here in the first half, both of them taken by LMU. As Lauber will go over to take it again. First time LMU did not play it directly on net. They just went the short route, tried to set something up with the short pass, and they'll do that again here. And it goes right back to Lauber. He'll go with the chip here. That one comes down. Don't think anybody touched it, and they didn't, so it'll be a goal kick for Tusculum, as that one did not find any bodies on its way as it was played in by Lauber. 23 minutes to go here in the first half. Does not look to play it away as quickly. A Tusculum player there needed to tighten the laces and the cleats up. As that was Avi Sandoika. Sandoika with it. Pushes it forward. Play right into the middle. Or Demili. Then up here for ball T. They'll open up far side. Ball T wanted to give and go. Ball's played forward, but that was knocked down defensively by the rail splitters. And then right back for Demili in the midfield. He played it into the middle. And again, another pass broken up there by LMU. A lot of the action has been controlled here in the middle third of the field. This one will roll into the goalkeeper, as staying on side was LMU, but nice job by Kozlowski to come out. Near side, Vital. He got by a defender. Vital with some room. Vital with a strong push forward outside. He wants to play it into the middle of the box, but headed away nicely there by LMU. Pioneers keep it. Tried with a low long drive, but that one was blocked. Yes, that was attempted by Alconchel. Here in the middle now, pushing it forward is Di Santiago. Battle for it. And LMU coming away with some numbers, and offsides was called as that one was played into the middle, trying to push it forward. As that was Jacobo Rodriguez, and he was too far forward. Third time LMU's been called offsides here in this first half. As we close on 21 minutes left to play. Both teams have been called for 5 fouls. 2 corners both have been taken by LMU. LMU controls here right at midfield. Chip forward. And this one will go back defensively, and it'll be played back to Joel Kozlowski. A touch here to the near side. A dangerous play there. LMU might come away with it. They will. As that was Sandoika. And we're going to get a whistle here, and another offsides called on LMU. Fourth offsides here in this first half. With just over 20 minutes left to play. For Tusculum, they are coached by Alan Vital in his 10th season. His 24th overall as a head coach. A Tusculum alumni, 1992. Assisted by Jonathan Houghton. And there was contact there, and that'll be a foul, as that will go against Tusculum. As battling for it was Sander Johansson. And Johansson, too much contact. He was going down on the play was De Santiago. He has it now. Looked to play it away. Tusculum easily intercepted that one. That was chipped forward by Lagos. In the middle now here, Vital. Ball teed. Ball teed's going to take a shot. That one is knocked down. Ball stays loose. It's played back out, and Tusculum will get another shot. This will be chipped forward, but headed away defensively there by LMU. The ball just played way up into the air. Header was won there by LMU. They control it, like to try to play it away. Back defensively was Pop who chipped it forward. And Tusculum stepped in to take it away. They control it now. Alcanchel. Forward for ball teed. They'll pass it out wide. I like to pass it into the middle. There was a header. But I don't think getting all of it was the Tusculum player. Now a long shot here. That one was blocked by an LMU defender. Tusculum still controlling it. Ball teed with a long shot, and that one going to go just wide. A good look for ball teed as he tried to tuck it in there beside the left goalpost. Going to go wide, just wide. So that will be the third shot taken in this matchup by the Pioneers. They have the only 3 shots. As ball teed taking each of the last 2, including that one that was on goal and saved by Herman at the 25-30 mark. Here's Vital. He'll open it near side for Lagos. Lagos forward will give and go with Vital. Vital looking to cross it. He stops. Now will chip it. That was turned away by an LMU defender. Lagos going to try to track it down. He'll get there now. Sandoika. Into there for Gongora. Gongora might have put that one back a little bit further than he wanted to. Didn't get a good foot out. Now booted forward. That one was turned over. LMU looking to come away with it. D'Amelia was in there. He battles for it. He was able to win it. Now D'Amelia gets it back. A little contact there. He went down. And they did call a foul there against the Rail Splitters. So Tusculum will set up here. The 6th foul called on LMU, so combined 12 fouls. We have seen 1 yellow card here in this first half, as that was issued to Sebastian Evelito, the freshman out of Texas. Tusculum unable to score off of that free kick that they had. Just under 17 minutes left to go here in the first half. Tusculum will look to play it in. They try to get somebody forward. LMU there defensively. And they'll just kick it out for a Tusculum throw in. Marcus Harris will throw it in. Tossing the ball team. Then Caceres gets it back. He chips it to the top of the box. There was a battle there. Now a long chip shot here. And that one will eventually be scooped up by the goalkeeper, Herman. After that was played in by Alcanchel. Rail Splitters on the far side have it. Open up the field. Looking for some lanes. Tusculum almost had the turnover there. Alcanchel just missed from stopping that one. Rush near side. And another offsides called. As that will be the 5th offsides call. As it was Sonny Mathis. It was a little bit too far forward. Tusculum will push it up here to the spot for the official. Playing forward here. That one set on by Vital. Some contact. Vital still with it. 1v1. Looking for some options here. Has players forward. Getting down into the near corner. Pass it through 2 defenders. Now back out here for Lagos. And then Lagos lost it off the right foot touch. So it'll be a turnover, throw in. But first we'll get some substitutions. As it's going to be 2 substitutes for Lincoln Memorial. As heading out will be Evelido with the yellow card. He'll sit for the rest of the first half. As we'll check the players coming in for the Rouse Splitters. As the ball is thrown here, one of those being number 11. As that is Roy Ellencar. Rouse Splitters will look to push it forward. And then they played it out. Bad turnover there. Tusculum will toss it in. They'll push it forward. That one was settled down by Concheso. Now back in the middle as they wanted to find Lagos. He couldn't get to it. LMU will push forward. That was broken up nicely defensively there by Tusculum. Forward for Baltine. Each of the last 2 shots for Tusculum. He passed out right here for Sandoika. Sandoika wanted to go into the middle for Vital. Now a chance for a look here. Shot. That one was blocked. As that one's played all the way out. That was Alcanchel. And eventually the Rouse Splitters will just boot it away here back towards midfield. A little crossover. Gongora got there. Contact, and I think the side official going to flag for a foul on contact there. Battle between Gongora and a player forward. Therefore, the Rouse Splitters. Looked like that was number 46. That's Hunter Obrey. Here in the middle. Looking near side of Vital. He tries to knock it down. Vital with it. He's going to chip it into the middle, and too much on it. As that one's just going to go out. Tusculum had 3 players all within a yard of the ball of where it was spotted up by Vital. So that'll be a goal kick. Another 13 minutes to go here in the first half. Outside of the 1 shot on goal and the 3 shots overall for Tusculum, a rather quiet first half. A lot of back and forth play again in the middle third of the field. Contact there as Vital went down. He turned it over. LMU will look to push it forward near side. As Gongora got there, and then he just tapped it out to stop the rush. So a throw in. And we're going to have a sub here. As it'll be a sub for the Pioneers as Damian Baltide will check out. So he will sit for the rest of the first half. Again, it's creating some of the early offensive opportunities here for Tusculum. As the Pioneers will throw it in, as that was Sandoika. Got forward for Vital, battle in the near line. Vital still with it. He's guarded by Di Santiago. Crossed it up to the far side, trying to knock it down was Concheso. He does get to it. The Tusculum will have to try to set up again. And then Concheso tried to one-touch it past the defender. It'll go out, and it will be a goal kick. Tusculum yet to have a corner here in this first half. As the player for Tusculum that had checked in was number 19. As that is Dotekum. Dotekum from the Netherlands, a senior. As he came in for Damian Baltide. So knocked down by Concheso. Concheso far side. He was guarded there by a player for LMU. As that was Pop. And then he threw it in. Again, both teams going back and forth here. Tusculum trying to come away with it. They hope to push it forward. Alcanchel. Hand it off. Now on your side is a header there. That one was one back. Looking for contact was Tusculum. As Dotekum went up for it. Alcanchel got taken down. No call there. Don't know if he had possession enough of it. LMU will look to play it the other way, all the way to midfield. But it was Gongora there. That one was knocked down. As coming up a little bit limp there was Mark Caceres. As he went to kick that and kicked it right into the LMU player. As that was number 22, Jacobo Rodriguez. Sandoika, and passed it forward into the middle. Up here for Tusculum. Couple of volleys there for the headers for the Rouse Splitters. They try to come with it. Nice job back defensively was Tusculum. That one deflected off of a Pioneer, so that'll be a throw in for the Rouse Splitters. 9:40 left to go here in the first half. LMU trying to see if they can get a shot off here. Trying to set something up offensively. Slide tackle aggressively in there. No call. Tusculum will look to try to play it away. LMU, though, will get to it. And they have it in deep. They're trying to step around a defender for the Rouse Splitters now into the far corner. Nice job there by Tusculum to play it up. They look to try to get away in the middle. Tusculum going to come away with it. A long boot forward. Can Tusculum chase it down? Defender there for LMU got there first. And that'll eventually work to the goalkeeper. Tusculum tried to push it forward on the rush as it was Sander Johansson who did that nice work there in the midfield as he battled with two LMU players. But Tusculum couldn't track it down. Now another shot here. Demili. Near side, Vital. Vital into the middle. Tusculum got a right foot on it, but nothing of control, and eventually the goalkeeper, Herman, will get there. As he will keep it on the grass. He'll play it forward. Rouse Splitters here defensively trying to find an outlet right in the middle. Was Lauber. Eventually get it back. Lauber with it. Working here near side. Eventually over for DeSantiago. DeSantiago plays it forward. And the goalkeeper for Tusculum will get there as Kozlowski, no problem scooping that one up on the long play in. He's been very aggressive so far in this first half, up at the top of his goalkeeper box. As a little missed up there. That's going to open up some room for Tusculum far side. They bring a rush forward, look to play it into the middle, but that'll go right to the goalkeeper, Herman. And then he'll quickly roll it out. With 7:35 and counting left to go in the first half. Memorial defensively here in their own third, working up towards midfield. They'll just push it. They'll keep it on the outside. We'll stop here, try to work it into the middle. They get it down. Here's a good look maybe to back defensively. That first one was stopped. Now another chance to cross in the middle, nobody there. This one's going to stay in, so Tusculum will push it forward. For LMU, that was Lars Pop. They're near side. Sandoika. Eventually crossed up to the far side for Tusculum as they push it forward. There was 6:45 left to go. Now Gongora. He'll slow it down defensively. Work into the middle, and then they'll just go back here to Gongora. Tusculum trying to take their time here to look for a good setup, not trying to push anything. Now Vital near side. We'll go back here for Sandoika, into the middle for Gongora. Tusculum working here very systematically, trying to see if they can find an opening rather than trying to push it forward without a good look. Vital settles it down. Vital, he'll look to pass it forward, passed it right into the player, DeSantiago. Vital still with it. He's guarded by DeSantiago. And then that one was played out, and they'll say that it was deflected off of Vital. So it will be a throw-in for LMU. But first, they will again make another pair of changes. As two players will head off, as it'll be number 22, Jacobo Rodriguez, and number 79, Casimir Lauber will head off for the Rail Splitters here in the final 5 minutes of the first half, as they'll toss it in. Contact there. No call from the official. He lets them play on. And Santiago pushed it forward. LMU control it. They look to pass it into the middle. Now the Rail Splitters have numbers. Just one defender back for Tusculum. They look to try to get some players back here. That one was crossed. LMU a chance to settle it down. And that one will go out, and it will be a corner kick. As it was deflected, I believe, off of Gongora. So corner kick near side, down to our left. As it will be Elencar to set it up. Again, just a short route play. Now Elencar, he'll look to chip it to the far side, headed away nicely there by Tusculum, settled down by the Rail Splitters. They look to pass it into the box. Tusculum was looking for an offsides, no call. On the far side, this is Mathis. Mathis with it. He lost it. Big step there, as that was Johansson. Now Tusculum with a rush. They'll slow it down, though, on the outside. They'll work it back here defensively. Gongora in the middle. Looking over here for Sandoika. With 3:50 left to go. Here in the middle, Lagos. Open up here for Alconchel. Alconchel with it, nice little move there. He'll open it up to the far side. This will be settled down at Chip, going back for it, and too much on that one as it goes over top of the goal and out of play. As that was Concheso who tried to chip it in. Again, just too much on that was into the wind, so really put a good kick on that one. Now LMU trying to bring it back the other way here into the final 3 minutes. They look for a little bit of a rush here for Di Santiago. Di Santiago guarded by two players. Slide tackle as he lost control of it. And now offsides called again. And then that one was inadvertently played away by LMU. And they did have a player that went over there. So they will control it here. And now a foul called. And again, LMU tried to play it right away off of the foul that was called. So the official now going to go over and talk with the LMU head coach, as that is Robert Spain, in his second season of Charleston in West Virginia, 2010. Assisted by Travis Cook on Brandau. Now 2 minutes to go here as that one just had rolled into the goalkeeper. John Kozlowski. He'll toss it forward. Went right to an LMU player who knocked it down. Bad toss there. Eventually to go back here to Kozlowski. He's got to quickly kick it away as the player was pressuring there. This one loose in the middle. Alconchel trying to get to it. They go back to him. He wanted to give and go. But the player for Tusculum didn't keep his momentum going forward, so that was easy for LMU to get to and turn it over. Now that one was right in the middle. As that was knocked down by Lagos. And then a kick here, and that one's going to go well high and out of play. With 1:15 to go in the first half. 3 shots for Tusculum, one of those on goal, just one shot for LMU, as they've not found one on frame here, as that last shot that was taken high was Sander Johansson.
1 minute remaining in the first half.
To go here in the first half. LMU will keep it in. They control here in the middle. Now they'll go with a long kick here, try to open it up. They'll go near side, trying to track it down as Elencar. Elencar. And we're going to get a foul here, as they'll say that Elencar too aggressive on the ball. And then the official having to go over and have a chat here with Sandoika. Sandoika He was not all that happy with the contact there between himself and Alan Carr. Into the final 23 seconds now. Sandoyka just going to stay behind the play. Here's Vital. Strong kick in the middle as Johansson had knocked it down. And then played away by LMU back towards midfield in the final 15 seconds. It's a nice play there coming in by Lagos as he knocked that one out of the air.
8,
now into the final
7,
5 seconds.
6, 5,
doesn't look like anything will happen here as the team will just let that one play out. So that'll do it for the first half. No score here for either side. Relatively quiet first half.
Scored halftime.
As neither side really able to get anything going offensively, despite the one shot on goal for Tusculum. As both sides maybe just trying to feel each other out after having played earlier this season. That again was back on March 22nd at Lincoln Memorial, a matchup that went tied 1-1 in double overtime before the Rouse Splitters came away with the deciding goal to pick up the 2-1 victory. So we'll send this one to a break. As we've reached halftime, no score. Here's you're watching Tusculum Men's Soccer in the Pioneer Sports Network.
So much of life these days is rushing around from one place to another. Sometimes you just want to enjoy the journey on the way to the destination. And part of what makes it a little more enjoyable is an appreciation for the folks who help you get there. At Ingalls, we know that the people who send you on your way are the same ones who keep you coming back.
I think you should take it for a spin. Are you serious?
Ingalls, all the ingredients for family.
Broken windshield, take one.
Hey guys, my windshield just got broken. I feel like I need to blow off some steam. Let's go. 1, 2, 3.
Mr. Blanks, there's no need to be stressed. Geico makes it easy to file a claim online, on the app, or over the phone.
Yeah, but what if I never hear back? That's gonna make me want to go, Jack.
No, your Geico claims team is always there for you.
That makes me want to celebrate with some fireworks. 5, 6, 7, go. Boom, 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 boom. Yeah!
Geico. Great service without all the drama. Tasha, did you know Geico could save you hundreds on car insurance and a whole lot more? So what are you waiting for? Hip-hop group tag team to help you plan dessert?
Fresh vanilla, rocky road, chocolate peanut butter cookie dough. Scoop that is, scoop that is, scoop that is, scoop that is, scoop shakalaka, 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 shaka, scoop shakalaka, shakalaka, shakalaka.
Geico. Switch today and see all the ways you could save.
Sprinkle.
And welcome in, ladies and gentlemen. Doug Page along with you. Sorry for the technical difficulties we had there with the audio, as Tusculum has taken a 1-0 lead here in the second half of action. As Damian Balteed getting his third goal of the season, assisted by Ignacio Alcanchel. As Balteed was able to chip a ball forward and was able to get it past the goalkeeper, Robin Herman, who would come out to try to defend it. As LMU tried to get a defender back to stop it before crossing over the goal line, but LMU could not. And then just a couple of minutes after that goal scored by Balteed, LMU had a chance as they were able to get a play past the Tusculum goalkeeper, Joel Kozlowski, but that one went off of the far goalpost. It ricocheted back out, and then on the follow-up shot, LMU sent it wide and to the right, as it was a shot taken by Camacho. And then August Harp had the follow-up opportunities. He sent it wide right. Those opportunities coming at the 49-15 and the 49-20 mark of action. So again, the goal scored by Damian Balteed is going to be his second goal of the season, as that came at the 48-37 mark, because he was able to chip it past the LMU goalkeeper, Robert Herman. It's now controlled here on the far side. Closing on 38 minutes left to go. LMU trying to start a rush here at midfield. Nice job defensively by Tusculum to break it up, as that was Demili. Demili in the middle here for Balteed. Balteed going to open up here near side for Madjoki. Yuki lost control of it, so the Rail Splitters will try to bring it back the other way. Good battle there in the middle of the field as Andres Lagos stepped up, and Lagos had went down. Nice little slide tackles coming in there to knock it out of play was Mark Caceres. A throw in here for the Rail Splitters. They're working here right on front of us. Battle for along the line. As that was Lagos tried to keep it in, come over the takeaway, couldn't keep it in. Throwing in here is going to be number 87, as that is Will Tidwell. We'll get it in here for the Rail Splitters. And they'll have another chance here as LMU moved it up about 10 yards before it was knocked out by Tusculum. Now defensively, they try to clear it away. Ball's loose, they settle it out here near side. Giochi has it up here for Balteed, and Balteed lost control of it. Peter Meyer will bring it back the other way, as it was played out there by Tusculum. Tidwell to throw it in. They'll toss it forward. Quickly defended there by Tusculum. No call. Pioneer's going to try to come away. There was a nice little give and go. Forward here for Balteed. He tries to get his momentum going. Being chased down by a player. He's going to open up out here for Alcanchel. Alcanchel had a player, defender stepped in, trying to knock it away. More pressure, that one goes out, and it will be a turnover as LMU will get the throw in. So after just one shot in the first half for the Rail Splitters, they've now had 3 here in the second half, still looking for their first shot on goal. Tusculum has scored on their only shot on goal, as an offside's going to be called here. So the first of the second half, but the 7th offsides overall called on LMU, as they were called for 6 offsides in the first half of play. As Marcus Harris will look to play it away here for Tusculum. They'll go back the defensive route, and eventually we'll get it back here, trying to open up the field here. Now pressure forward. This will be played back here for Kozlowski. Just back out for Danny Gongora. Gongora the long chip forward. That was knocked down by Alcanchel. Good job here by LMU, not allowing Tusculum to advance the ball past midfield. Again, the Pioneers working with the 1-0 advantage after the early second half goal. Now some room here as this one's moved up for Johansson. Johansson forward for Balteed. Balteed stays on side, has it, slows it down. Far corner of the box, chips up to the top here Alcancella's shot, and that one going to be saved by the goalkeeper, Herman. Alcancella not able to get a full strike on that one. And now LMU will look to play it back the other way. As they'll open things up to the far side. Move in the middle. Reminder, the last time these teams met up, back on March 22nd, it was LMU coming away with a 2-1 double overtime decision. Here's a long shot from about 15 yards out, but that one was scooped up by Kozlowski. And a good angle played on as the ball really went settled down for the Rouse Splitters. Tusculum defensively. Gongora looking to survey his options. Had a player step forward here for LMU, then contact there. Eventually did get it off far side. Tusculum trying to come away with it. As has Andre Adrian. And the player went down. A foul is going to be called, I believe, on Tusculum. As Andre Adrian battling for it. And it will be just across midfield. 33:40 left to go here in the second half. Shots here in the half favor LMU 4-2. But on goal, they favor Tusculum 2-0. Ball here's played out, and that one's going to go all the way up on the hill. As that one went over top of the visiting bleachers on the far side and out of Pioneer Field. Back into play here is LMU trying to come away with it. A little header there as LMU is able to keep control of it. They'll settle it down here in the middle. Trying to survey their options as that was Peter Meyer. And then he lost control of it. Gongora will chip it forward. Trying to find Baltine. Baltine will push to the goalkeeper, going to come out. Herman. And now LMU will look to clear it away. Settle it down here in the middle. Chip forward. Try for a rush. Rouse Splitters able to get behind the defense, but this one's just going to play out. I'm actually going to say it was deflected out, so that'll be a corner kick for LMU. They've had all of the corner kicks here in this one, as this will be their fourth of the contest. And it will come from the far side. As they look to try to see if they can equalize the score here. Just under 32 minutes left to play. They'll chip it here to the top of the box, and that will easily be headed away by Tusculum. Settling it down here. Adrian, far side. Adrian 1v1. Tries to make an inside move after playing with the right foot, but LMU able to step in front of it. Now a dangerous pass in there is charging in for Tusculum was Yoki, but LMU able to play it away as they control it. Now they push it up here in the middle. Open up here on the near side as that was a little give and go with Tidwell. Tidwell forward, now trying to track it down here is Dylan Tran. Tran into the middle, and that one, it was a slide. It almost went in off of Gongora, but then offside's called. So a tough one there for Tusculum as Gongora with a slide tackle trying to harmlessly break up the play. Almost had it go just in on the right side of the goalpost, but luckily hit right off of the goalpost. And then LMU called for the offsides. As that last corner kick was taken by Shandon Vergara for LMU. So both teams with 9 fouls in this contest. All 4 corners have been taken by LMU. And 7 offsides called on LMU, none for Tusculum. Rouse Splitters again like to chip it forward here. They stayed on side, but too much momentum as that went right in towards the goalkeeper Kozlowski, who's able to pick it up after the pressure there from the Rouse Splitters. So Kozlowski looked to play it away. He's yet to make an official save here in this contest. And not being pressured. Now eventually he'll get pressured and he'll boot it away. Low line drive, went deep defensively. Just back here towards midfield. Elkinshall got there. He controls it. Worked it back for Sandoyka. Eventually they have to go all the way back to the goalkeeper. Also an update and a final between Tusculum and Lincoln Memorial on the women's side as they have tied 1-1 in double overtime. As that was a great effort by Tusculum to come back and tie up that game. As LMU scored in the 35th minute to make it 1-0, and then Tusculum getting a 67th minute goal from Peyton Bledsoe, off an assist from Brooke Radcliffe to make it 1-1. And then the teams played through 2 10-minute overtimes, could not come away with a winner. As despite being outshot overall 20-8 by LMU, the shots on goal were 5-4. So again, a 1-1 tie in double overtime between Tusculum and Lincoln Memorial. Here we have a 1-0 score in favor of the Pioneers. The second half goal scored by Damian Baltide. Is off of the corner here for Lincoln Memorial near side. They have to try to set something up there. As there was a give and go ball. Teed eventually touched it and went out, so it'll be another corner. As setting it up will be Peter Meyer. With 28 minutes to go here. And Meyer plays it in short. Now it's worked all the way back out here for Tidwell. Tried to play it in, top of the box. Gongora rejected the opportunity. And then Lincoln Memorial able to come up with control of it here. They'll chip it, but right to the hands of the goalkeeper, Joao Kozlowski. He quickly gets it out here into the middle. And Lincoln Memorial will be able to step in. Not able to control it all the way there. It was Demili. And then another one that rolls in to Kozlowski. This one quickly thrown up. We'll see if Tusculum can control and push it across midfield here. There side Yoki. Yoki wanted to go out wide for ball T. That was broken up nicely. Read there by LMU. As this is Mayer. Works it into the middle. As he finds Curtis Orson. Eventually work back to the goalkeeper. They'll open up far side. As the shots now 6-5, still favoring Tusculum in this one. As after the penalty here, Lincoln Memorial will look to line up an opportunity. Rail Splitter still searching for the first shot on goal. We'll play it short here instead of going with the long kick. Give and go with Meyer. And on the far side there, Camacho. No toss here if that one was played out. Just trying to knock it down defensively. Yes, Sandoyka over there. That one went out. Tusculum was looking for it to be a goal kick. But it's going to turn out to be a corner, and then LMU trying to quickly take advantage. A header here, and that one just went wide. So it was a spot there where Tusculum wanted it to be a goal kick. Instead, it was a corner. And they were still a little bit preoccupied wanting it to be a goal kick, so LMU quickly set up the corner, and then they had a really dangerous look there as the header went just wide and to the left. Both teams now with 6 shots as we do get a substitution here as JP Vital comes in for Andre Adrian at the 63-59 mark. As that last opportunity, that header was taken by Peter Mayer, who went wide left. This one played into the middle. Kept low on the ground here as that's Mayer. And work it back for his defense. 25 minutes to go. Baltide, nice job stepping in front. He broke it up, then tried to take the pass there. It was tied up. Getting there was Alconchel. Now the Rail Splitters. Looked across midfield, far side. Sandoika over there. And it goes out, so it's off LMU. Nice job by Sandoika of defending, forcing it off of the LMU player. Kozlowski will get a chance here to set it up and work it near side for Caceres. Caceres a chip forward. Easily won there in the header, but then Tusculum was right there, as that was Demili. Rail Splitters, a chance here in the pass, but a nice job by the goalkeeper. This one's still out, and then a header away by Gongora. And JP Vitale going to try to clear it out. He got locked up. He turned it over. Here's a long shot. There's a save by Kozlowski. That one stayed in. And Tusculum played away, so now LMU with a couple of really good looks there as they brought it in. As Kozlowski aggressively came out, he was able to get the first one knocked away. But then that allowed an open opportunity for LMU, but right there with the header was Gongora, a nice defensive play. And then Kozlowski had to make a save as the Rail Splitters look to try to tie things up. Well, with 23-25 left to go here in the second half. As the goalkeeper, Herman, will play it away. Up here towards midfield. Tusculum stepped in defensively to cut off the pass, but the Rail Splitters get it back. They have room in the middle of the field here. They look to chip it forward. Gongora again deflected it. That last shot that was taken, that was saved by Kozlowski, was taken by Camacho. The one before that, that was headed away in the open net by Gongora, was taken also by Camacho. So the ball was played out here, and Tusculum is going to get their first corner of the contest. It'll come with just over 22 minutes left to go in the second half. They played into the middle far side, headed away by LMU. They had that one set nicely to go out, and it'll be a throw-in. And now we're going to get a substitute here for Tusculum. With just over 22 minutes left to go, is coming out will be Andres Lagos. Lagos, the freshman, will head to the bench. Tusculum will control it here after the substitution, leading 1-0. Now they'll look to work it here in the middle. Vitale out wide. Here's a low shot, and that one they're going to say was out before it was a save opportunity, so it will be a goal kick. As that was a close and tight angle there for Tusculum. As Marcos Francos will come in. So Franco for Lagos. Waltine will touch here. He tried to open it up out wide for Yoki. And then the goalkeeper tried to keep that one in the line. They will say that he did. And then it goes out. So it will be a Tusculum throw-in. As Yoki will step up here to toss it in. 21 minutes to go. That one tossed in to Alconchel. Back all the way defensively here as Tusculum brings it back across midfield. Gongora, the rusher from LMU. If they'd have been able to get the takeaway there, they would have been wide open with no defenders back for Tusculum. Ball teed in the middle. Wanted to work it forward there for Vitale, but too much on that one as it was played out. So it'll be a goal kick. LMU trying to speed things up here, obviously, with time. Starting to not be on their side, trailing by a goal. This one worked in the middle, 87-88, Tidwell, the Mayor. And Mayor lost it. Now a chance here, as that was Vitale. He had his shot opportunity blocked. Tusculum still keeps control of it. There's a long chip, but that one's going to go wide right. So that'll be a goal kick for the Rail Splitters. With under 20 to play. They'll look to keep it on the far side. Aggressively stepping up there with Sendoika. Now the Rail Splitters here with room. Nice job by Gangor to cut off that through ball. Back over towards midfield. It will be LMU to control it after Tusculum couldn't come up there with a touch, as that was Johansson who lost it. Tidwell now controls it here for LMU. Near side 1-versus-1 battles. This is August Harp. Aggressive slide tackle there, no call. Going down on the play was Alcanchel. He's back up. Here's ball teed, the goal scorer, but then he had his touch go out. And he's not able to get to it was Yoki. So it'll be throwing here for LMU. As they look to try to get it across midfield and have it back defensively. And then they turned it over defensively as Tusculum worked this all the way back to the goalkeeper, Joao Kozlowski. And it's Kozlowski with a pair of second half saves. And it's Tusculum with 3 shots on goal. LMU with 2 shots on goal. Both teams also with 10 fouls. Just 1 card that was issued back in the first half. Almost a miscue there by LMU's 2 of their players, both trying to go for the ball. Had made contact and almost allowed Tusculum to come away with it. Ball going here on the far side will be a throw-in for the Rail Splitters. With just under 18 minutes left to go. Again, in the women's matchup, that matchup played at Lincoln Memorial. It was a 1-1 tie in double overtime. Rivero, the goal scorer for Lincoln Memorial. Peyton Bledsoe, the goal scorer for Tusculum. As the Pioneers would tie it up in the 67th minute after they fell behind 1-0 in the first half, late in the first half. As the goalkeeper, Herman, will try to survey his options here. He'll chip it forward. That'll die down with the wind. Kicking into the wind, they'll open up here near side. Yoki laid it into the middle. That was headed away. Committing too aggressively before it was Vital. So LMU able to bring it back the other way. They start to rush up the far side. Vital quickly races back. He's eventually going to get to it, and he went down. Official will say play on. Rail Splitters control here in the middle. Tidwell goes back to his defense. They look to try to push it forward, and then Tidwell got taken down. They'll allow him to play on. A rush here maybe for Tusculum. We're near side for Balteed. Balteed chips it, and a goal! Damian Balteed with his second of the game, and Tusculum leads 2-0. Yes, Tusculum off of the takeaway, able to set it up on the near side. As they'll make it 2-0 with 16:28 left to go here in the second half. As the assist going to Marcos Franco, the senior, to make it 2-0. And Tusculum searching for their first conference victory of the season. Came in 0-4-1. Their only win of the season in that very first matchup, a non-conference matchup against King that came here at Pioneer Field back on February 17th. It was a 3-1 win. As Balteed had also scored in that one for Tusculum, as actually after that matchup he had earned South Atlantic Conference Offensive Player of the Week honors. There's a rush here for the Rail Splitters, but coming out is Kozlowski, and he will play it and eventually pick it up. So 2-goal cushion for Tusculum. As they'll work back to the goalkeeper near side, that was Caceres. And played it back to Kozlowski. Now LMU with a takeaway. Luckily they didn't have anybody else forward as Gongora was there. It's on the far side. It's kept in. Pushed up here by Demili. And Demili a little too long touch. It'll go to the goalkeeper, but Tusculum still keeping the pressure on. Baltide was there. Now Vital on the far side. Tusculum trying to step up and cut off those lanes. They're able to stop that one defensively. And they'll play this one all the way back to their goalkeeper. So Tusculum with 2 goals on 4 shots on goal. As this one was knocked out by Lincoln Memorial, so there'll be a throw-in for Tusculum. As they'll have it across midfield. With under 15 to go. They'll toss it in. A little rush here near side. Yoki tries to track it down. He gets to it. Looks it for Baltide. Baltide chips it into the box. Johansson holding on to it. He's guarded. Back out for Baltide. Baltide trying to make a move. He had 2 defenders on him, so he'll lose it. Tough play there. Then that one's chipped into the middle. Gongora will knock it down. He was the only player back, literally there at midfield. Header here by LMU as they try to turn it back around. They start momentum forward near side. 14 minutes to go. Kozlowski way up as he will chip that one away, and then he went down. As Gongora going to throw a shove. As a foul was called on LMU with the contact there, I believe, with the goalkeeper Kozlowski. So Gongora will look to play it away. As that was number 28, Dylan Tran. He made contact. This one played forward for Baltide. If he can settle it down. Baltide in the box. He's working pass in the middle. Here's a shot, and that one off the fingertips and saved by the goalkeeper. As Sander Johansson tried to find the back of the net off of the pass from Baltide. But it was Robin Herman stretching out the right arm. And was able to tip it away with the fingertips, and it'll be a corner here for Tusculum down in the near corner. As it'll be JP Vital to take it. This will be the second corner of the contest for Tusculum. Vital will play it in. That one is headed, and that'll go out. As Tusculum did get a header on it, but it went wide right. So LMU will play it away. I believe that was Marcos Franco who had got the header on it. He assisted on the most recent goal scored by Baltide. Substitution here for LMU as Will Tidwell comes out. As Amir Samiango will check in. This one chipped forward by Vital. And then the defense for LMU gets there. They'll play back to their goalkeeper. The start looked like it was going to be a good chance there for Vital. We'll push there at midfield, and Gongora will get called for the foul. Made contact before the ball got there to Dylan Tran. As they'll bring that back. As they'll be just shy of midfield. Under 12 minutes left to play here in the second half. Trolling here is Peter Meyer. Meyer with it. Give and go. Meyer still with it. I'd say knocked away. Rail Splitters, though, keep control of it. Tusculum trying to take it away, but not able to. Then they deflected that one out. Meyer quickly gets it back in. They control it here. Looking to push it forward. Trying to start a rush there. That's number 6, Camacho. Camacho, a little give and go, but they're going to call him offsides. So Camacho too far forward there, got behind the Tusculum defense. 8th offsides called against Lincoln Memorial. Comes here with just under 11 minutes left to play. As I believe Tusculum's got the goalkeeper, Kozlowski. Play this one forward. He will. His low line drive kick going with the wind. There's a foul here going to be called. I believe they'll call that off of the header. As Johansson went up for it and had made contact with the LMU player, and neither made contact with the ball. The Rail Splitters again trying to find their first goal of the contest, trailing 2-0. Do have a pair of shots on goal here in the second half. As offsides the call again. After LMU pressuring there on the far side, trying to work it into the middle. Set up here for Kozlowski. Under 10 to play. Kozlowski, a low line drive. Balti there, a little push. Balti though going to control it here. Open it out wide here for Yoki. Yoki, a chip. But that'll be easily turned over. Nice job reading that. Was LMU. And way out is Kozlowski. He'll boot that one away. Header there for LMU. It'll come down for Johansson. Johansson. Touch into the middle. Handed it off for Alconchel. And then Alconchel went down. As they're going to get a stoppage of the clock, as he is down for Tusculum. They'll stop the clock with 9:57. As he'll look to be helped up by his teammates. And the foul called there on the Rail Splitters. Give you a look at what is upcoming here for Tusculum Athletics. Tomorrow, Good Friday, April 2nd, as the Tusculum men's and women's tennis program scheduled to host UVA Wise at 1 o'clock. Also, the Tusculum women's softball team, as they will be at Limestone for a doubleheader beginning at 2 p.m. This ball played in. There was a right foot, but that one will go high. As Tusculum tried to see if they could add a third goal, but that one would not go. So again, the softball doubleheader against Limestone. That'll be at 2 and 4 on the road at Limestone. Then men's lacrosse, they'll be in action at Coker tomorrow at 2 p.m. The Tusculum baseball team, they open up a doubleheader and series with Anderson as they'll make the trip to South Carolina. That will open up at 4 o'clock. And then also the Tusculum women's volleyball team back on the court after some time away, as they will have a 7 p.m. matchup at Limestone. So no home events outside of men's and women's tennis, but a full slate of Tusculum action tomorrow. And then as we move into the weekend, the Tusculum football team will hit the gridiron as they will host their first home game of this 2021 spring season, as they will look for a 4 p.m. kickoff against Limestone. Also, the women's beach volleyball program have a pair of matches over the weekend as they will take on 18th ranked Georgia State at 9:30 Saturday morning, as they will be in Mount Pleasant, South Carolina. Also, women's volleyball making a trip to Charlotte as they will take on Queens at 2 p.m. Baseball will continue their 4-game series with Anderson, with games scheduled for 2 and 5 o'clock. Women's lacrosse will be at Coker at 4 o'clock. This one played here towards midfield. Tusculum controls a foul was called there on LMU after there was contact made in the air. Sender Johansson had went up for it, and then he was knocked to the ground. So Tusculum will control here. And now we'll get a stoppage of the clock. And as I believe they were trying to figure out the position for the balls, looked like Danny Gongora was going to set it up about 10 yards behind where the official wanted the ball spotted. Gongora is going to kick it here, just come up now. The line drive in the middle. They wanted to try to get it forward for ball teed. It's turned away by LMU. They control the middle, try to get a little fancy there with a back foot pass. Sandoika was there to break it up. Now this one chipped forward. Going to go all the way into the goalkeeper. And he's looking to play it away with Herman. Now into the middle. Near side, pushing it forward. Samaniego moved it up, near side. Pedro da Silva. Tusculum able to gather it up. In the middle here for Demili. Demili with Yokilo give and go. Nice job there knocking that one down. As Alconchel controls it. He wants to reverse it up far side for Vital. Vital settles it down. Guarded one-on-one, he'll work it back. You see down the back there for Franco. Vital will eventually get it back here. 5:25 left to go in the second half. Tusculum a pair of second half goals. Looking to try to cap off the season with a conference victory here against the Rail Splitters. Split their season series. LMU controls it here near side. They'll work it up for Da Silva. And then it went out, and they'll say it's a throw-in for LMU. Demili thought that one was off of LMU. He was expecting a Tusculum throw-in. Pioneers do step forward to break that one out. Demili gets it back. He has a chance. Looks off for Vital. Vital then got taken down. No call. It was Vital wondering where the call was. Now Splitters come back the other way with it. A slide tackle there. And then they'll call a foul. And now we're going to stoppage. And I believe a card going to be given. And there will be a card given to Tusculum. We'll have to see who that one was given to. So our second yellow card, now both teams with one. Long rush forward here is trying to cross. That one was LMU. Nice job by Tusculum to keep it in. As defensively, that was Caceres who kept it in. And Tusculum breaking up that little chance there. They pass it forward, ball team, stayed onside. A little give and go. This one was chipped forward. That was touched by an LMU player. And then taken down again inside the box was Vital. And LMU will bring it back the other way. They'll hand it off. They work in the middle. That's number 17. So that's Shendon Vergara. Vergara worked it off. Hand over for Camacho. Camacho guarded one-on-one. Under 4 left to play. Railsplitters trying to chip it into the middle. Turned away defensive there by Tusculum. And then Kozlowski will come out. Seems that was played in by the Railsplitters. He'll pick it up quickly, toss it back out near side. Caceres will play it forward. Ball teed. Hands it off here for Franco. Franco with room. Chips it forward, trying to find player shooting forward as that was Johansson. He couldn't get to it as the goalkeeper, Herman, stepped forward. And now we'll get a stoppage here as the ball had ricocheted up into the bleachers here on the near side. Plus, Tusculum also had Johansson who was down. So the clock stops with 3:08 as they'll get the ball back. Looking to play it in here will be Matt Yoki. Now the official with the whistle will start play. Pioneers will control it, and then a foul here going down It was Alconchel. And Alconchel down. After he just went down earlier in this half. Working the shins out. 2:45 and counting. And Tusculum with a pair of second half goals. I'd like to see maybe if they can add a late one here to make it 3-0. Franco, he'll chip it forward into the middle. A header there as it's down. And a foul going to be called there on Tusculum. As Lincoln Memorial will get to play it away. 2 minutes left to go here in the second half. And a pass forward there, a long pass, was deflected out and into the bushes, so they'll look to find that one. Instead, I should just toss one in here from the bench. So Tusculum will get the throw in with under 2 to play. They'll go all the way back here defensively for Gongora. And Gongora will work over to the goalkeeper, Kozlowski. Nice job there defensively by LMU as they were able to deflect that one out. Tusculum was just taking their time, thinking they had a chance to pass it forward as Caceres had his pass deflected out, so he'll have to throw it in. And stepping up to pressure there was Pedro da Silva. Now with a minute 15 to go. Caceres. Long toss, wanted to find Baltide. That was redirected out.
One minute remaining in the second half. 1 minute.
There's a long boot forward here by Gongora. Eventually got ricocheted back to Franco. Made it forward, wanted to find Vital. Now a chance for Vital. He slipped a little bit, going to try to track it down. Defender there for LMU got to one for a slide tackle as Vital is down. And into the final 30 seconds, LMU will play it away. As the rail splitters will get it across midfield. And now the sprinklers come on the football field. Momentarily, they'll turn back off. That could have been bad. There is again, there's football here on Saturday.
10.
Now into the final 10 seconds.
8, 7.
As this one
6,
chipped forward.
5.
And
4,
that one will go wide
3,
left, but that will
2,
do it as they'll just let the
1,
clock run out.
0.
And so Tusculum will come away with a 2-0 victory.
Final
in their
score
final regular
is
season
Tusculum 2.
contest, as they will split their season series with Lincoln Memorial as they pick up their first win in the South Atlantic Conference here this season. As in this contest, they pick up goals from Damian Baltide, and Damian Baltide, as he picks up goals number 2 and 3 of the season, with the assists going to Ignacio Alconchel and also Marcos Franco. And this one, the goals coming in the 49th and the 74th minute of action, as Tusculum outshoots Lincoln Memorial 11-8. And the Pioneers finish with 6 shots on goal. Lincoln Memorial with 2 shots on goal in this one. Despite allowing the 2 goals, 4 saves in net for Lincoln Memorial and their goalkeeper, Robin Herman. For Joao Kozlowski, he comes away with a pair of saves in this one. As that wraps up the 2021 spring campaign in a unique season that it was for Tusculum, as they will wrap things up with a 2-4-1 record overall, a 1-4-1 record in the South Atlantic Conference, as they will greet some of the students and some of the parents that are here in the stands down in front of us. As now they will head back. And so finish to the season 2-0, the final score. And both goals coming from Damian Baltide in this one. As that'll do it. We thank you for tuning in. Here, as you've been watching Tusculum men's soccer here on the Pioneer Sports Network. And the final score 2-0. Tusculum comes away with a victory to close out the 2021 2021 season here at Pioneer Field. As we hope you have a great rest of the night as you've been watching the Pioneers